Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It's your boy CryptoCeej with another day in the life and the crazy life that is cryptocurrency. What is going on, guys? Just wanted to shoot a quick video. Actually, I'm going to shoot 2 or 3 quick videos for you guys today. I wanted to turn you guys on to something that I found out about 2 months ago. And the reason why I started to look into this is because, if you are like me, and I'm sure a lot of people in the cryptocurrency space have been around, if you've been around 6 months, 9 months, a year or longer, you got yourself into a situation where you were looking to earn more Bitcoin, right? So I would say the vast majority of people are not people who have tens of thousands of dollars of money that they can, that are willing to lose, right? Or willing to invest and, and have no challenge losing it, right? So most people don't have $5, $10, $20,000 to do that. And so what a lot of people did, what a lot of us did was we look for ways to multiply our Bitcoin, right? And so there were a lot of things out there, promoting Bitcoin multipliers. And a lot of people got hurt by these different things, whether they be lending platforms or whether they be HYIPs, whether they be the hypes or rev shares or whatever they were. Rev shares like US High Tech, lending platforms like Devore or Gold Rewards or Laser. Like a lot of people got hurt. And what it did is it scared a lot of people away. Quite frankly, just scared a lot of people away, just literally out of the crypto space, totally out of the crypto space, right? And or what it did is it just made big people very, very passive, and just what I like to say, just put into a buy and hold state, like really terrified of doing anything to increase their Bitcoin. And so in that buy and hold scenario, what happens is we emotionally have to go through these huge swings and volatility that is cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin, right? And so it can be an emotional wreck. And so unfortunately, those few who were left who were in the buy and hold state got panicked out. They ended up being panicked out of the cryptocurrency space, and then buying high and they ended up selling low because they felt as though they were helpless, to the whims of the market of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, and so that is like, it was an awful shame. And so thank God I came across something, and I was someone, I just believed in the space. Don't get me wrong, I took the losses with USI Tech. I took losses with Devore, Gold Rewards. I took losses there, and right. So in fact, the only wins to cash out on wins. I mean, don't get me wrong, we have a cryptocurrency portfolio, but the only wins that cash out on, that I cashed out on, that I knew that I could cash out and do it right, because I was just new to this whole space, was Electronia, right? That was the only one. And so although we still have big time positions with Electronia, but I wasn't able to cash out. In fact, some of that cashing out, I was able to, I put in other things that ended up getting L's, right? And so Unifii was something that I looked at from a customer perspective. How can I increase my Bitcoin safely? And I think the brilliance and the genius in what Unifii does is it's a paid subscription, very, very similar to a hack.com, only very, very, a lot better, right? Similar paid subscription to maybe you guys might subscribe to others like Michael Robinson and Nova X Report. Now that is 90-something% technology paid subscription stuff, right? Suggests to you what, you become a paid subscription member, suggests what technology stocks or what marijuana stocks to purchase, and suggest these things to you, and you decide to take their advice or not. So that they're called paid subscription, and there's actually um, um, there's actually there's a law that actually passed. I think it's called the Publishers Act in the 1940s, I believe it was, that made this type of thing legal, legit, and these different type of things like that, where so that no one takes control of your money. Like for example, the trading bots in cryptocurrency um, um, is out there. It's still out there. A bunch of trading bots out there, and the challenge with those is that you have to place your cryptocurrency on the vast majority of those trading bots. You have to place your cryptocurrency on the platform. So it's at risk. Your cryptocurrency, your Bitcoin is at risk, just like it's at risk. And when you place it on a USI Tech, when you place it on a lending platform like the VOR, right, or Gold Rewards, so your cryptocurrency is at risk. And so the genius in Unify is they took the publication route and they took it in terms of education, and obviously took that route because they knew, that it was a better way to do business, where they do not have control of your cryptocurrency in Bitcoin. You still own that, and they do a paid subscription, so you become a member. You become a member, and they've gathered up software and put together software with amazing algorithm software that has signals, has trace signals. And what I love about what they did is they made it very, very simple for the average person who has no, like that was me. I had no idea how to trade at all. In fact, when I did my earlier videos on the CryptoCeej channel, on this channel, when I did my earlier videos, I quite frankly stated that I was not a trader, right? That I was a buy and hold guy, right? That I was just a retail investor. I was not going to do trading. I didn't understand trading. I thought trading was something that you'd spend hours. Well, that day trading type of stuff, that scared me to death. I didn't want to do that with cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. And so, and I didn't, until I found out about Unify, I didn't know that there was quote unquote education system, if you will, on trading that fourth grader can do. Like, so anyone with a smartphone who can download an app, who can download a Binance app or a BitMEX app or a Telegram app can do it. I'm like, okay, now that I can do, right? I can download the Binance app. Already had a Binance app. I can download the Telegram app. Already had that. Okay, and the great thing about Unify, they said they show you on video. Okay, this is what you do. This is how you buy, and this is how you sell. And it was so. Trust me, guys, when I tell you this, it was so simple that I loved it, and I looked at this thing as a customer and to see how it worked, and I just became more and more excited about the simplicity behind it. More importantly, the accuracy of its published trade signals, if you will, right? Again, so the most important thing is it's a publication, paid subscription type publication for education on altcoins, on trading signals, on earning, increasing your wealth. They have something called Prosperity U, which is amazing. So it's this education, prosperity, wealth education platform that also publishes these trade signals because of the software that a couple of guys kind of put together and made it work and tested it and back tested it and there's different times of things like this, and has this huge significant historical data behind it, which I was very, very much impressed with. And this is why I decided to become a customer. And I've been a customer for about 2 months now. But again, what I was excited about it mainly was because it can easily appeal to the average Joe or Jane who is uncomfortable, when they get on hit BTC, or if they get on either Delta, or if they get on Binance, and they can become intimidated when they see what's there. And the great thing about Unify is they teach you how to do it. I'm telling you, it's fifth grade stuff. They show you how to do it so that the fifth grader can understand it, and it's just really, really simple. And I tell people, if you can download an app to your smartphone, you're good to go. Obviously you can go on a website. You can go to Binance.com, go to their website. You can get on your laptop and go to Telegram if you want to do that. But if you have a smartphone, you can download the Binance download the Telegram, and you can download the UnIFi app all on your phone. Do it from your phone. Just very, very fifth grader like. And so I did love that. But the more important than that, I loved um, the success rate of those trade signals. It's interesting. So I wanted to do my first video about UnIFi, and here's just this disclaimer here. It's very, very important, and I'm going to read this. It says UnIFi Corp LLP delivers trade strategy signals, alerts, research, analysis, and convenience tools that are sent to subscribing members via email, mobile app, and website member access. There's no customization, review, or consultation of the member's personal financial objectives, right? So they're not trying to be your financial planner. They're not trying to give you a financial advice on what you should be doing with your money, which is what I love. The member is free to act or not act on the information provided. All information is provided uniformly to the member base without modification or consideration of any personal situation or need. UnIFi is not a registered investment advisor, or RIA. I'm very familiar with the RIAs. I have one, in fact, and does not provide professional financial investment advice specific to your financial and life situation. In other words, they are not going to take hold of your money and have control of your money. Very, very important. UnIFi is strictly an automated, algorithmic market analysis tool that produces strategy trade signals according to the set of funds provided to it for its analysis. Seek the advice of a registered investment advisor if you are unsure of the suitability of using UnIFi, or the suitability of a particular fund, or the suitability of a particular UnIFi strategy for helping to achieve your personal investment objectives. Trading is inherently risky, and not all trades will be successful. You will experience losing trades if you trade. UnIFi recommend that you follow strict risk management rules and to never trade with funds that you cannot afford to lose. I'm not going to go over the vision because I'm not here for that. I am going to go over a little bit about as a member, as a customer, the products that they offer. Prosperity U is amazing. This daily signal is changing to, and the daily signal is 4 times a day, maybe. It's changing what they call, they're going to change this coming up Monday to advanced signaling. Live signaling, which could be 8, 10, 12 signals a day, is going to be terminated. And so the daily is going to change to it. They're going to call it advanced, but it's the same exact thing. It's the thing that I've been using. It's the 5th grade level stuff. It's the very, very simple. Download a couple apps and, look at the, look at the entry and look at the exit. And it's very, very simple. I love it. That's what I use. And what I like about it, it is very 9 to 5 friendly. And what I mean by that, people are busy, right? And so don't get this daily. Again, this daily is going to change. The name is going to change to advanced signaling. But the daily signal, don't think of it as day trading, where 8, 10, 12 hours a day in front of the computer. No. This daily signal is, again, it's a 3, 4 time a day thing. Set times, very, very systematic set times. In fact, I set my alarm clock to 4 different times during the day because I know those are always the times. And I can set my alarm clock so I can be set for it so I don't miss it, even though I still get the notifications. Otherwise, I still set an alarm as well. And so, again, 4 or 5 signals at the most. 9 to 5 friendly. And what I mean by that is you could have a job. You could work this crazy schedule. You could be the busy mom or the busy dad who's taking the kids to soccer, right, and volleyball practice, and still be able to do this because it takes you about a minute to do it, like literally a minute to do it. You don't have to be in front of Binance or charts or any of that madness for hours upon hours a day, which is why I love it. Although, when I first got started with this thing a couple of months ago, right, been a full-time dad for over 3 years now, so I didn't have that issue, right, but of the 9 to 5 gig, but I did not want to be in front of a computer for hours and hours a day. So don't get confused when you see daily signal and think of it as like day trading. It's not that at all. 4 or 5 times 5 times at the most. Most times it's 2 times a day. And again, it's very 9 to 5 friendly, takes less than a minute to do it. The live signals are going to be terminated come Monday. They're going to be gone. The challenge with the live signals, although they gave you a good profit, significant profit, it was a lot. It was 10, 12, 14 signals a day. And, a minute, 2 o'clock, then 2:10, 2:10, then 2:15. Yeah, yeah. So that didn't work for most people, because the fact of the matter is most people are 9 to 5. They do not have time, and they're not in positions at their job where they can, be on their phone 3, 4, 5 times, within a 15, 20-minute, 30-minute period. That's more than likely it's not going to be possible. So they're getting rid of this. The daily is going to change to advance, and what they're going to come out Monday with is something called universal trading, and that, my friends, is genius. It is genius, and I know very little about it, but you'll be able to learn more in a couple more videos. But essentially, universal trading is going to be one time a day, and it's essentially like what they call trend trading. And what I love about this is you won't have to use an exchange. So if you don't want to even use a Binance or a Cryptopia or a Poloniex or anything like that, you don't have to. You can use the crypto wallets or fiat wallets. My guess is you can use a Robinhood or an Abra or maybe even Robinhood, just something where you can buy it and then sell it, and then buy it and then sell it. But this live signal that's going to be terminated, I said that, and the new thing is going to be universal. It's going to be a universal signal, and it is one time a day. One time a day. And the genius of it is most of the times it's never changing, because it's based on a trend. So we're talking 4 or 5. I think they said it was going to be somewhere around 12 to 13 times in a year. Right, so in a year, I think that's what they said. It might even be less than that. It might have been 6 or 7 times a year, if I'm not mistaken. But the genius behind it is just one time a day. It's going to be 12 midnight universal time, UTC. And again, I like this because it is very much buy and hold friendly, except with the added advantages of taking advantage of the trends. You know how most people are so afraid to do something when something is going up? Right? They're afraid, they don't know where the top is, so they don't do anything, or they do something, they do it way too early, and they freak out because they did it way too early, so they get scared. Or they wait and wait while it's up, while it's going up, while it's going up. They wait, and next thing you know, they miss it. Now it's going down. They freak out, right? And they freak out because they don't know. They're not experienced traders, right? We're not experienced traders. So the genius behind this universal trading is you don't have to. Right? They've done their back test. They've done their algorithm back test for the last couple of years, and the presentations for that's going to come out here shortly. I watched it, so I'm not too familiar, but I did watch it, and it's genius. And the fact that you can do something, I think I don't know. I feel like it's 5 to 7 times a year. I feel like that's it. But here's the thing I do know. It's going to be once a day. Chances are, I mean, he said on the training and webinar today that you go to it, every day. You program yourself to go to it every day. But chances are it's not going to be changing for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. It might not ever change. But you get used to just kind of going every single time at a specific time, which is 12 o'clock midnight UTC. So again, this is not 4 to 5 times a day like the daily signal that's going to be renamed and called advance, although the concept is still the same. This is one time a day, same time every single day, and all you got to do is you don't have to use a wallet. I mean, you don't even have to use the apps or anything. You can just go to your site, look at it, log in, see what the entry is. If it hasn't changed, then you know it hasn't changed, right? And so that's the brilliance. So you don't have to use an exchange at all. You can, again, use a very friendly crypto fiat wallet like an Abra or Robinhood, or something along those like Robinhood, I believe, is another one. Toast wallet might even be another one. But I think that's connected to Binance as well. But it might be that one as well. Very, very simple to do. So again, what they're doing is making this service accessible to the masses, and that's genius. In that you don't want to, right? You don't want to try to cater to the 1% of people who are traders, right? Right? You want a service, or subscription, if you will, that caters to the masses. So that's the genius in this universal trading, that the universal signal that they're calling it. Once a day, you'll look at it and see if it's changed. And again, he says it might not change for 2 weeks. It might not change for a month, right? So that's the genius in it, once a day. Now, who can't do that? And I'm really looking forward to the new presentation. I may do a video with the presentation that he did. It's 35 minutes long. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that one, guys. I don't know. I have to figure out how to add a video to my video. I know it's something called like end screen, but yeah, usually I just do my videos on YouTube. I'm not familiar with how to do the end screen. I've done the end screen a couple of times where I added a video, one of my videos, to the end of a video that I did live, right? So we'll have to see, not live, but live, whatever, recorded. So we'll have to see how it goes. We'll see, because the presentation on the new thing that's happening Monday, they did a webinar on it a couple of days ago, but that webinar was 35 minutes. And so I don't want to do that as an end screen, have a 35-minute video. So hopefully they'll have a new presentation with just kind of the changes, the new system, which is amazing. And hopefully that'll be 15-20 minutes. I can kind of get that to you guys so you guys can check it out. But I'm very, very excited about it. I've checked out the altcoin reports, which is another part of their service for subscription members. Love that. A lot of great stuff. Love the CEO of this company. His background is in finance and financial trading, Forex, and that type of stuff like that. Hugely successful. So I love that. He's got a brilliant CTO there at UTI, at Unifii. Very, very smart guy who knows how it works. And the history behind, again, the signals is everything. So let me just kind of show you a little bit of the history of their signals. It says this is the daily signals on Bitfinex daily signals, and this is the time frames here, right? And so it says using the buy and hold strategy from July of 2017 to December of 2017. If you started out with $10,000 and you ended up with 52,000, right? That bull run was crazy, right? So using the buy and hold strategy, that's where you are. Percent gain of 426%. Buy and hold, right? Not much to it. Just buy and hold on for dear life. Now they talked about the unified daily signals during that same time frame, right? During the same time frame, the daily signals trading results, starting it with 10, ended with $74,000. So that's a 640% increase in the same time frame. So the buy and hold, awesome, right? 426% increase. Awesome, right? Like it's hard to beat that in a 6-month period, right? Not bad. 10,000 years 52. Everyone's happy. But if you had just a simply monthly subscription to a service with guys who know what they're doing, an algorithm thing that's been proven to work, your $10,000 would have been $74,000, and the percentage gain would have been 640%. Okay, I mean that's just kind of it in a nutshell. That's kind of the genius of it. Now, here's the other part of it. So there's like the buy and hold is cool, right? When you have periods like we had in this at the end of 2017, it's up and to the right, it's up, up, up. Those are cool, right? That buy and hold strategy is cool then. But what about when it's not up and to the right, when it's not escalating like it did at the end of 2017? So, for example, January of 2018 to April of 2018, right? Just a BEAR market, right? So how do you, as a buy and hold person, how are you able to win? How are you able to win that? Right? Don't like that was right. How are you able to win? That was me up until 2 months ago, right? Almost 2 months ago, right? How do I know how to win, right? So here's now. So you take that 52,000 that you had here, and you start January of the following year, and now your 52,000 from January 2018 to April 2018 is down to $35,000. You lost 32% of your Bitcoin on the buy and hold strategy, But during the same time frame with UnIFi, if you happen to be a subscription member, and if you happened to, look at their trade signals and say, okay, I think I'll try this. My money, I have it. I got it right here on Binance or Bitmex or Bitfinex or BitMEX or whatever on Bitfinex, right? I think I'll try it. I think it's BitMEX, right? So look, and it's got this. Now it's the daily signals, and the reason why it's 74 because you did the daily up here, and your daily signals was 74,000. So you're starting out with 74,000, and your ending balance was plus during the bear market. That is the difference. During the bear market, it was plus almost 12%. During this nasty BEAR that has been going on, it's plus 11%. So that's the genius behind Unifis. They help grow, but more importantly, they help protect your money, help protect your Bitcoin. And these are the statistical facts. This is not made up stuff. This is their data available for everyone to check out, available for anyone who wants to check it out, who doubts it. It's available there. Those are the numbers. And so that is the genius behind it. Now, the live signals, again, we're getting rid of the live signals, so I'm not going to go over the live signals. They're getting rid of them. So I'm not going to even go over the live signals because they're getting rid of them Monday. Like literally today is Saturday evening when I'm recording this video, and they're going to go on Monday. Prosperity U is genius. I love how they educate you on the cryptocurrency. They teach you the different things about the little teeny tidbits about trading so that you don't feel completely lost. Again, the altcoin report is genius. I love that because that's why I've kind of been in the space where I've been buying and holding is I've been kind of doing my own personal research on the altcoins, right? But it is me, right? It's me, learning. It's me trying to figure stuff out. So it's great to have Prosperity U to kind of verify my thinking and where I'm looking at a particular altcoin that I'm looking at. So I love this. I love the altcoin reports. Absolutely love it. It's just added info so you can make your own intelligent decision about where you want to be. Are you looking more into protocols, or are you looking at more to peer-to-peer cryptocurrencies like Dash or Nano, or are you looking at more of the protocols like maybe a WAN chain or Walton chain or an A chain, one of those type of things. So this is great to have this, guys with financial experience behind you to kind of educate you and bring you up to snuff on stuff like this. So I love that. So here are the prices for a customer. So it's $279 becoming a customer, okay? $279 to become a customer. And if you want to market this service as an affiliate, you pay the $279, and you pay $30, and that $30 is obviously for your own personal website and the upkeep of your site. And as a customer or an affiliate, you pay $80 a month. And so when I looked at the $80 a month, I looked at 880. Almost $900. 80 times 10 is 800, and 160 is 960 bucks. I looked at that 960 bucks and said, and then I looked at the daily signal results. That's what I did for me personally, versus buy and hold. So I had to make my decision based on the bear market results and the bull market results for daily signals. 640%. And 11%. So both of those were gains. Both were gains. So for me, it's worth it because in addition to getting that kind of return on my money, 640% and 11% during a bear market where everybody else was losing money, I'm also getting the altcoin reports as well. I'm also getting the Prosperity U. I'm also learning more about trading and how that trading works. If I want to learn it, everybody doesn't have to learn it. Yeah, but if they want to learn it, you can learn it. And so I learned a little bit about, stop losses and different things like that. Learning how to take off the top when you make some money. When you make a 20% gain and then a 10% gain in 2 days, you have 30%. Learning how to take a little bit off the top. And I teach it again, it's 5th grade like. And the genius, because obviously there's a site here. So I call it's 9 to 5 friendly. So for people who have a gig, you got a gig, you're busy, you got the busy life, you're a busy mom, you're a busy dad, right? It's very 9 to 5 friendly. So that's what I like about what they offer there. So I just wanted to shoot this quick video. There'll be a link in the description If you want to learn more about it, you could go to the site and learn some more, learn a little bit more about it. For me personally, guys, I like it. I like to earn. More importantly, I like to earn during the bear. I want to protect and earn a little bit while the bear market is going on. And for me, that's kind of the key. Anybody can buy and hold on while it's going, during the bull, right? And so that's awesome. What I love about UnIFi is they got two systems in place: the daily signals, which they call it now advanced, come Monday, and live signals they're getting rid of. They're going to call it universal signaling. Both of those allow you to win during the bear and during the bull market. So when the market is down, they help you still win or not lose your money. And I like that. So I like that strategy, right? Because who says that you have to lose when it's a bear market? Now, professional traders, I get it. You're professional traders. Right, you've been doing trading for years, maybe in a forex space or some other kind of space, and so you know how to take those wins. But I don't, so I need someone to help me. How to get some wins when the market's going down. So for me, being the average Joe or Jane in the cryptocurrency space, UnIFi is a dream come true. So guys, I just wanted to shoot this quick video for you guys. Again, there'll be a link in the description if you want to learn more. If you have any questions, please hit me up in the comments. Ask away. Love to hear your thoughts. Again, guys, for me, I just think it's a brilliant way, a very safe way. No more lending platforms, no more rev sharing to increase my Bitcoin. No more, trading bots and having to leave my money on a platform with trading bots or iBots or live bots or whatever, and risking losing my BTC to someone just closing shop and just shutting down and exit scamming with the cryptocurrency. So those days are over. Thank God. Thank God for this thing that they call UnIFi. So far, I've been really, really happy, really, really impressed with what they're doing. I wanted to bring it to you guys. Again, love to hear from you guys. What do you think? Are you guys buy and hold, guys? What are you guys doing during the bear market? How are you protecting yourself? What do you think about this thing that is UnIFi? So, guys, thanks again for tuning in. Listen, guys, I've said it once. I'll say it 1,000 times. Old money doesn't want you to win. Old money doesn't want you and I to win. They want us to remain a cog in their wheel, right? The cryptocurrency is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sideline? Here's what I do know. The battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Let's go get it. We'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya.